How's that? Pretty good? It's Emily's birthday, and she won the best seats in the house thanks to Wintrust. So she's having a great afternoon, great birthday. And so, yeah, give it up for Emily. And anybody can win these seats, the best seats in the house, just by listening to 101 WKQX for the keyword. Guys, you did a couple of covers last night. How do you pick the covers that you did? You did Space Oddity. Stairway to Heaven was incredible. I mean, it takes a lot of balls to play a song like that, and you guys pulled it off.
Is that a question? Or?
It is. I mean, like, there was one in there, and then I wrapped that in the end. How do you pick these songs?
I don't know. It depends. I think that the concert experience has changed in that, you know, some people blame the cell phone, and other people say it's just we live in such a fast-paced world now that, you know, attention spans are that of a goldfish. So I think if you're going to do if you're going to do deep cuts, they need to be fairly well known, or they need to be pretty dynamic live cuts. And if you're going to do covers, they need to sort of change the sort of temperature of the show. And so that's how I like to use covers, is like songs I wished I'd written, or songs I wished we, you know, had a song like that, to try to change just the mood around in the show, so it's not just the same our mood all the time.
Right. Well done on the songs you picked. You just did a 30th anniversary show, which is pretty wild when you think about it, to be a band for 30 years. But it was incredible. You had all kinds of people. Chino came up. You had Courtney Love on hand. Mark McGrath, who actually also appears in the current live show in video form. What was your favorite favorite moment from the 30th anniversary show?
Honestly, it was all of it. It was amazing. I mean, Jack's dad, Peter Hook from Joy Division Order, came and played with us, which was awesome. And we did 3 his songs. We did 2 songs, actually 3 songs with Courtney, but 2 songs that Courtney and I wrote together. Chino came out and did Bodies off of Melancholy, and Snail off our first album, and just blew the house up. I mean, it was unbelievable, because we hadn't played that song in years, and It was like I got goosebumps just thinking about it just now. It's just amazing. Mark came out and did Fly.
Yeah.
His big hit.
I'm glad it wasn't a disaster. Because
did you rehearse any?
No. Not
really. Like sound check was just.
But it was good. It was good.
And Mark did "Breaking the Law" by Judas Priest.
Right.
And I'm leaving somebody. Mark and Dave from the Killers.
Dave from Killers, yeah.
Came out and played with us. It was an amazing night, beautiful night.
Yeah. Are you working on new stuff now? Is there going to be something new coming? Working with Rick Rubin?
Well, we did 8 songs with Rick Rubin that we thought we were just going to do one song with Rick Rubin. You know, the idea of do a single and, you know, announce the tour. And we ended up doing 8 songs, which he really didn't. We just thought we were just going to do 8 songs, and we never really thought, well, what are we going to do with these? So now we're putting out the 8 songs at the end of the year. So there's another song coming really soon called Silvery Suntimes, parentheses, Ghosts. And it's a cool song, so we're looking forward to that coming out. And then, like I said, all the 8 songs will be out by the end of the year. So it's weird because it's not really an album in the sense of we sat and said, like, you know, most of our albums have a sort of conceptual base, but I think it probably maybe harkens back a little bit where like a Pisces Iscariot, where it's a cool collection of songs,
right? And
it has a vibe because it isn't trying to be the other thing. And so sometimes I know a lot of fans that I meet really like Pisces because it has a kind of a loose knit, almost like a mixtape feel. So I think the new record has that kind of mixtape feel.
Was the writing process different going into this one because you have James back?
Not at all. Not at all. No, I mean, traditionally, you know, the songwriter, you know, if it was a James song or a Billy song, the songwriter sort of brings in the song and everybody just kind of works on it. You know, Jeff's Schroeder over here, Jeff's been in the band for 12 years.
Right.
And so, you know, pretty deep in the process of how we work. And, I mean, we did 16 demos, 16 separate song demos in 3 weeks before we went in with Rick. And we thought Rick would just pick one song and we'd just get on with it. And Rick wanted to do 8 songs, and it was kind of like, okay. So
sure. Yeah,
we had to rewire our brains
no,
there for a second. But everyone that's heard it likes it. It kind of has an old school feel in a good way. Rick's good at that. He kind of has a way of getting the old school feel without it sounding like you're trying to do the old school feel.
Right.
So it sounds very cool, comfortable, and everybody that's heard it's like just freaking out about how good it is, which is great because, you know, I've done a lot of music people don't have that reaction to.
It's got to be really great because you have three amazing guitar players on the stage here, as you could see in the show last night, and even just right here. Do you write like that, knowing that you've got this arsenal of guitarists?
I think our philosophy, I don't want to speak for you, but our philosophy has always been whatever the song needs, which is why a song like 1979, has guitar, but it's not really, it's more about other stuff. I mean, we never really cared, and even when people try to peg us as a grunge band, I'd say we were always like, we're not really that kind of band. We're more like a Beatles, Led Zeppelin band, and that we just want to do what we want to do when we want to do it. And so, I love playing guitar, but, I'm up there playing piano on an 8-foot tower.
It's cool.
Yeah.
How about another song, speaking of Pisces?
Sure. Well, I'll do the introduction. This young man, Mr. James Eha from Elk Grove, Illinois. Now, before we do the song, because it's been a while since I've been out to your neck of the woods, do they still have the elk?
They do. They do. They do. It's a nice thing. You can visit them.
Yeah.
But you're not supposed to feed them.
Because?
Well, people would give them a Snickers bar.
Oh, okay.
Their very specific diet.
So we'd like to do a song that's actually on the Pisces is Scared album, right?
Yes.
Blew Away.
Yes.
James's song.
Yes.